Okay, so I'm continuing to do some review slash assembly of the Hannah House Attic video. And I wanted to share another one with you. So it's Patrick, and I in the attic. And Dave is continuing on the conversation that we've been having with a kid we believe is Jack. We don't know for sure, so we're asking questions to get responses. Patrick has a few devices down here. But what you're going to hear is Dave sort of say, I think we're talking to a kid, and he's going to ask him if he's a kid. Around here, you're going to hear a woman respond. And here, you're going to hear a kid respond. Maybe like an adolescent. He sounds like a kid that's like maybe 10, if not younger. But you'll hear the woman respond. You'll hear some chatter here. It's nothing substantial enough that I want to go in and clean up. But the woman does speak here, and then you'll hear the child or the kid speak. The woman almost sounds like she's, telling them to knock it off, like to stop it. I can't remember off the top of my head what she says, but here it is.
Are you a kid? Are you like under 15?
So I'm still in the process of cleaning the audio up. But here, you can almost hear it sounds like a kid says, "Of course I am," when Dave asks, "Are you a kid?" You got to listen really close. I didn't clean this one up, but listen.
Are you a kid?
Of course I am. And then this is where the woman comes in. And she says, "That's enough." That's what I'm hearing. That's enough. That's enough. And then here you're going to hear the kid say very clearly and with a significant amount of intelligence to me to say, "I can talk if you want me to," or something. And that right there is, your genuine Spirit Box Radio Sleep ITC chatter. Again, I'm recording over a phone. I like for it to be better, but this is the easiest for me to do right now until I get some things set up. But you're hearing potential residual conversation, but what makes me think the child is intelligent is it says, "I can talk if you want me to." And he may be speaking to Dave, but I have an ongoing theory that beneath it all there is a very hard echelon structure within these homes that are potentially haunted or do have spiritual inhabitation. A lot of times you won't hear from the spirits because they're governed. Things won't let them speak. And here in this conversation, you hear Dave speak to a kid. I'm hearing, "Of course I am."
Are you a kid? Are you like under 15?
And then you start to hear people in the background until the mother comes up and says, "That's enough." And then you have a kid speak out and say, "Well, I can talk if you want me to." And it does seem like a very hard organizational structure, a family structure almost. Kids speak out and communicate. The adult or the more elder spirit or leader speaks up and sort of commands and controls, but then sometimes they act out. Now, I'm not saying there's child spirits here. I have some thinking about that, but if these things are stuck in that stage and they're stuck upstairs, that's what we're hearing. Or you could be hearing the residual conversation of a mother with her children. And then you could be hearing radio. But again, fast channel scan, and we're hearing very consistent voices over all the channels that directly relate to these spirits that we're talking to. And you're also hearing an echelon structure here with a mother figure. And sometimes, to me, these figures change throughout investigation sites. It's not always a mother, but there is typically a commanding spirit. And then you have other situations where you're just dealing with a renegade. The most uncomfortable situation you can be in, or I've been in, is when there is no commanding spirit and things are free to operate to an extent. So here we go again.
Are you a kid? Are you like under 15?
Again, record over my phone. I'm going to give you something a little bit more substantial over time. But yeah, let me know what you think. Once again, it's an interesting capture, and I've got way more on this video. So I'm working to try and get it out there, but this is interesting, so let me know.